Maybe you can help me out. See, what I'd like to do in this video is explain forgiveness. Well, I'm sure everybody knows what forgiveness is, but what I'm trying to do is explain the power of forgiveness for ourselves. Screw everybody else. For us to feel good. Because without forgiving, we're not feeling good. And these thoughts bounce back from the conscious to the subconscious. Like it just runs amok, man. The more shit that happens to you in life that hurts you, that you've been violated, you've been shamed, guilted, everything, man. The stuff that we can't forgive is still sitting in here. Yes, we're not maybe conscious of it at that moment, but it's sitting in our subconscious and it's like playing softly in the background because every thought we have produces energy into our body. Okay, like on a simplistic level, stress releases cortisol. Cortisol kills a mofo, dead. And it's a slow death. Like shit just starts slowing down after time. And considering the type of food we have available today, we might want to do other things to help our body besides poisoning it with thoughts. Because that's exactly what we're doing. Okay? So, bad situation happens. You're thinking about it like it's not fair. What about me? What about my feelings? Look how it turned out for me. All ego problems, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Just be aware of it, because really you got hurt, and we've been taught at such a young age that we need to be like our feelings need to be validated. Okay, like if someone hurts us, we need to show them like, or they need to show us that they hurt us. So it's like you're a little baby, you're born, you're nothing but like pure love, bundles of joy, and you're walking around feeling out the world, and one day you decide to push over a drink of water because you thought it would be funny. Then all of a sudden your mother's like, hey, you need to say sorry. And you're like, what's that word? And it's like, that's a word you're going to tell me so I can make you feel better because what I just put on you doesn't feel good. So the one thing we're not doing is we're not teaching ourselves. We're not teaching ourselves to forgive ourselves first. If you did something wrong, you own it, learn the lesson, don't do it again, and forgive yourself. But you know what though? With that thought, with that situation, there's an emotional value attached to that. There's a feeling. So if you just try and critically think without feeling the emotion, you're only doing half the job. But when you actually can let go, you forgive, you empathize, then forgive, and you will end up letting go because the tears, whatever it is, will come to the surface and you will surrender to it. You won't judge yourself for crying. You won't judge yourself for having these feelings. You'll just surrender to them and you will let them do because you know what? They will go away because you're not fighting them anymore. This is what happens in the stages of forgiveness. When it comes to your past, accept what happened. Forgive yourself first and how you might have acted, how you might have embarrassed yourself, how you might have shamed and guilted yourself. Forgive yourself. You deserve it. Then you'll be able to empathize and forgive the people and the situations. And then there's the emotional value to it that you got to surrender to. And when you do that and you keep empathizing, keep forgiving, keep empathizing, keep forgiving, keep surrendering to everything that comes, eventually one day it goes away. The thought will come in your head and it will have no feeling over it. And because you got rid of that negativity, you are filled with even more positivity. Okay? So from now on, when you have bad thoughts or you're getting emotional, surrender to the emotion. Forgive yourself for being in that moment and just feel yourself. And the people who have done wrong to you in life, forgive them. You being mad at them, you think about them right down to the body, early death, bad disease, shit happens. Hating on someone or a situation is drinking a bottle of poison and expecting it to affect the other people. That's nonsense. You have a right to be happy. See, besides these bad boys, what separates us from the animal kingdom is we have the right and the know how and the consciousness to be happy. See, people look at if I forgive him or I forgive her, then that means I'm letting them off the hook. No, you're letting you off the hook. You don't suffer anymore when you think about it. I will explain more on this topic, but I just wanted a ground root, starting point, if you will. So when we talk again, you'll know where I'm coming from. Because this heals. Thanks for watching.